Now, pastry is a little bit more refined than bread, but surprisingly there are a lot of common components. There's flour, there's water, and there's some fat, and that's about it. So yes, you've guessed it, it's going to be apple pie. Motherhood and apple pie, nothing like that at all. Down the road from here, about 12 miles away, there's a town called Southwell, and the original Bramley apple tree was first grown in Southwell, and it still exists in actual fact. I like to do the slicing, but, no doubt you can do the old chopping bit, but yeah, I quite like the slice. A good sharp knife and do some slicing. It's the pastry that's the real part of it. It behaves differently every time. It's susceptible to temperature. No two bits of pastry are probably ever quite the same. Cold hands is supposedly one of the keys to great pastry making. I was going to say cold as a frog in an icebound pool, but that would be too poetic. I think you've got to run them under cold water, and then really it's a building process. You're wrapping apples up in pastry and you're cooking them, and there you are. I had problems making the pastry, I have to say this. The basic problems was one of volume and weight control. I suppose we made about half the amount of pastry that we really should have done. I think the best word to describe is a panic. Right? Now, how could I cover my? Because at one point I'd got a fair size hole, or more like a tear, in the pastry, and once I'd got that sorted, it completely looked wrong. You commend it, dear Liza, as the old folk song goes. Unfortunately, it's not an invisible mend. If you're going to have a problem, have a consistent problem. So I went for consistency. In my own mind, I wanted to reach back to perhaps somewhere closer to my childhood, or just about there, and that's a sort of comfort blanket to me. So I went for the apple pie, motherhood and apple pie. You can't do that, can you? Various TV programmes would be delighted by this, and particularly Mary Berry, no soggy bottom.
Hi. This was quite a difficult but also very joyful thing to make, and I'm quite pleased with it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you next time.